Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well as you guys return to the ATS, the Sunday Tournament Series, Season 3, Advent Cup. A great match coming up to all of you guys here, a best of 5. If you were here with us earlier, got to see a little match between Mach 10 and Gryffindor QC. Mach 10 taking the win in a 3-0 sweep. It was a quick series, but a decisive win for Mach 10. That's the kind of wins that they want. Now, later tonight, we have another match from the exact same division, the Advent Cup. Once again with 100X Royals out of the 135 Esports side, taking on the three-legged Monstars. We got quite the match for all of you coming up here real soon. This is going to be a good match. For all of you wondering, I'm ready for this. I'm excited to see what will happen. I know for a lot of you, you can't wait, because why would you want to wait? This is not a match to wait for. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a series that you'll want to see here. And already a best of 5 series. As we close in on that match start time. For quite the match here. 100X Royals, one of the highest seeded teams coming into this tournament. Like the Monsters actually are somewhat of a low seed coming into this event, so they've got quite the work to do. But reminder, when it comes to high seeds and low seeds, week 1 is a huge challenge for both these teams. We saw Knights struggle against the low seeded 100X Heroes not that long ago, so it's definitely possible for teams to falter in week 1. And we will get the sorted out as soon as we can. It's gonna be a good night. We're just gonna have to work things out here. So while we do close in on this one again, a important start to the season. Both these teams are again 0-0 since they have not had their starts yet. We'll see how good this match is going to be. Well, should be again competitive one. Say the very least. So again, take a look at our schedule. We'll see what we saw earlier. We'll get some action with it. As apologies on that sound. Still having issues with me. This thing's old. But again, hopefully you all are doing well. Closing in on this one again, part of week 1 of the Advent Cup. Again, the same division that we saw earlier tonight, so as we again just wait on these teams, they should be here in just a few minutes. Match this should be an exciting one, should be hopefully a relatively close one. We'll see what we get here overall tonight, but I'm excited to see what we'll have. Talk about good action, we talk about fun games, and we talk about good teams. Really, Royals are definitely one of those teams that's expected to do well. We're gonna have to wait, see when they get here. But again, a match for the 100X Royal side, by the 125 Esports, they need to do very well early years. Joining us here is Jeff, Adar, and EWL. I know that's not what is by that again. For them, that's Dimmy. Dimmy is, I think, beat up. Yeah, Dimmy. Jeff. I'm assuming that might be Jeffrey. Yeah, it's Jeffrey. Wait, Quadar, and Dimmy in the lobby for this series, part of the three-legged Monstars. Maxwell's on the other side. Can they have 4 players as well? We'll see which of theirs here tonight. Pretty interesting roster from the Royals. Not very much, not a change at all from their Royalty Series, not their Royalty Series, yeah, their Royalty Series roster. They made it to top 4 in the Premier Division, that is a kind of GC2, GC3 division, so there's a reason why they're one of the higher ranked teams in this tournament. They've proven themselves well there. Their roster consists of Patty, Alex, JR, Shakuki. Match will be, and for all of you out there, again, 135 Esports fans, welcome in. I know there's going to be 135 Esports fans that like to watch these kind of matches. Hopefully this will be an exciting one to end our Thursday evening. There we go, we are getting the is in very, very soon. And we'll wait very soon here as we get an answer. While we do get things sorted out and underway, we'll be getting this match started in just a moment. We do wait on all these teams to show up. Or what will be again a very good match, which I'm always excited to see kind of matches like these. You know, ones where it's competitive, where it should be close. Well, hopefully it'll be close. On paper, it is not expected, but hopefully it'll be close. Get some good action with it again. The Monstars and the Royals, 135 again have a ton of org. That's a pretty big org. They have a ton of teams that are playing in these events, but actually relatively spread out. For this one again, they got Vortex. I know, nope, that's Ascendant. I apologize. That is Ascendant comes. For Advent, they got the Royals playing. That might be their only team. That's the only team playing, I think. Nope, and Mist. They have Royals and Mist playing in Advent. So again, they have a pretty good mix. They have a team in Ascendant, in Vortex, and I know they have a couple teams in Apex, in Night, and in the Heroes. They've got a good number of teams in this tournament. Again, they're one of the bigger orgs here, kind of like House Gryffindor or like Team Evo. They actually are quite spread out, which should make for some interesting competition. 125 are relatively high seeded in most of these events, so we'll see how they do here. Again, the Royals, one of the scarier teams. Well, one of the scariest teams in the Advent Cup. Gonna get some good stuff from them as Patty, Alex, and Shakuki are in. We're in for this best of 5 matchup. 100X Royals will take to the blue, one of the scariest teams coming into the Advent Cup, a team that made top 4 recently in the Royalty Series Season 2 Premier Division. And they take on the three-legged Monstars, who themselves are looking for quite a surprising start to the season. They're gonna have a tough match here. The Royals are a very scary team to start your season off against. But for the three-legged Monstars, and coming in, I know they made I know that they made a joke about how they're gonna be destroyed in this matchup. They definitely have their work cut out for them, but they can get off to a good start. That's all they need. They're not doing so well, though, as Shakuki will take goal 1. Not even all that far into this game. 20 seconds was all they needed. They just got outpaced there by Alex and Shakuki. They're pretty easy goals to finish things off. And the 100X Royals off to an agreeable start. They, again, are on the board first. Is now Dimmy trying to find an answer here. It's the Royals who will look for the clear. Shakuki. Inch back on. Alex with the block early. Patty will keep it away. And for the Royals, the first shot taken against them. Again, the three-legged Monsters are going to need a lot of opportunities to beat this Royals side. Again, they're not only one of the high-ranked teams here, but they just have really good team chemistry. I mean, this roster, again, has seen 0 changes since their top 4 run in the Royalty Series. A run that no one saw coming from these players. So, again, they're definitely looking to really turn some heads, as if they haven't already done that. Three-legged Monsters, again, a team that they're going to go up against first. This is a team that they should, in theory, be able to take down, but obviously, in practice, it's going to be a whole lot tougher than that. It's Quaidar. Keeping us on the side wall. It will be Patty to seal it away here, and the Royals continuing to play just a little bit faster right now than the Monstars. As Jeffrey get that flick by Patty to come right for the Royals here, but it will go to the back wall. Dimmy doesn't read this one. Quaidar just gets around Shakuki. Now over Alex. Patty last one back. He's getting harassed in the back lines, but he will get the block in front of net. The Royals clear this one out as, yet again, they'll have to reset here. Oh, but look at this one. Patty gets the fake pass to Dimmy now. Forced to give him a little bit of space, but he's going to go up, take that shot. Walked away as the three-legged Monsters again. Proving that seeding really doesn't have too much of an effect on these matches. They're still going to be close, they're still going to be competitive, and they're still going to have lots of goals. Dimmy will take the first of the season for the underdogs. That was just a light pass from Jeffrey, and it was intentional in that way. He went for the bump, knew that if he gives a light pass to Demi, he's got the time to get there. And the Royals push out of that. It's the first of the season for the Monstars. Again, I believe they're all debutants this season as well. So for them, welcome to the Ascend Tournament Series. Oh, they're off to a really good-looking start in Game 1. I mean, just with the amount of offense they're bringing in right now. So easy when you're outranked to, you know, play passive, to wait, to let the other team's pace take control, but you cannot let that happen. Not at this level, not at this time in history. The Royals are going to be a tough team to take on, but the three-legged Monsters can keep up pace. They will have their chances eventually, unfortunately for them. That pace gonna cost them there. They ran into each other, and they're left with an open chance for Patty to take. And the Royals are back in the lead. It's Patty. It's again going for the fakes early here. I feel amused by the Royals here. They can recognize the amount of space they are given, even though the Monsters are not trying to let them outpace them. They are giving up a lot of space that this Royals team can exploit, and here's another chance for them as Alex. We get by Jeffrey as Patty now. What a great catch to the sidewall there. He's got a lot of space. Opportunity. Fake under Quadar. Now it's Patty. One-on-one. Saved by Dimmy. The Royals looking to keep control as Quadar. It's away by Alex. Patty now will look upfield. Jeffrey. Alex moving through. It's Dimmy to keep it away. Just left in that midfield. Legged Monsters continuing to look for that control as Jeffrey, Quadar, it's rolling in front of the nets. Patty with just enough on the end of it. The shot from Dimmy's scary. Alex now to the back corner. He'll be demoed out by Jeffrey. Quadar shot just high. Dimmy to take it. It's in the center of the goal. The three-legged Monsters tie it again. As this ball just flying across the net, the Monstars unleash the speed. And again, they're making it very well known. This is not going to be a one-sided affair. And for the Royals, maybe coming in, maybe thinking this was going to be an easy match for them. There is no such thing in ATS at times. As now, that's a giveaway! That might have been a bit of too easy of a chance for the Royals. Just lobbed to the back wall over Dimmy. He's had issues with that back wall all game one. He has consistently had struggles back there. Unfortunately for him, the Royals are taking notes. They are not going to let that get away from them. They're going to take advantage of mistakes. The Monstars, I don't think they're going to be very happy with mistakes like that. Especially in a series like this where if they are going to beat the Royals, it's going to come in close matches. Every goal matters. You really can't afford to make too many mistakes here. That's a really good setup. Quadar with yet another for the Monstars. And it is all tied up. Just gets the dunk on Patty. What a great play from Jeffrey to set his teammate up. And it's tied all over again. The Royals have not been able to hold their leads for very long. Oh, they're not going to be doing very well either, as that play could have very easily have been the lead for the Monstars. The Royals, again, are struggling on defense to, I think, really get their wits together. I think they took this Monstars team kind of easily here, and they're starting to realize that may have been a very real mistake. Oh, they are going to get another open net, as everybody from the three-legged Monstars heavily pushed up for that challenge. Just bad timing. Not a good touch from Quadar either. Leaves it right in front for Alex. And for the second time this game, he's put one in the back of the net. And also for the second time, he's taking the lead while doing so. We'll see if this is also the second time they answer back. As Shakuki. Quadar. Send the Monstars up to the races here, but Alex into the midfield, gets rid of Demi as of away. Patty now, the fake on one, wasting out time. We'll have the open nets, and we'll secure the game. Undernext Royals with yet another fake in the midfield, this time with so much room to work with. There was no chance the Monsters were going to get back to that one. And the Royals with that 2-goal lead, will secure game 1 with it. Back and forth starts, but it's the Royals who, coming in as the favorites, will make sure that lead will stay theirs. They did not ever go down in this game, but it was not easy for them. I mean, with the Monstars answering back 3 times to Hunter's Royals taking the lead. Monstars team definitely has a battle within them. All gonna be if they can continue that. It's one thing to start off this way, it's another thing to continue to do it. Best of 5 matches like these, even though they may be short, can often and sometimes a bit early, I think, for what people are expecting. You don't want to give up that kind of opportunity. You don't want to give up those kind of chances. It's going to be a big game for this team, I think. As again, we'll wait on them all to join on in for game number 2. Royals do have that series lead, but it did not come willingly. Monstars giving them quite a battle. The Royals are definitely going to be thinking about very, very soon. Now Alex, flip, reset, doesn't get very far as cleared away. Addy keeping it high as the Royals always trying to get themselves started on offense early here. Really get that offense flowing. Really allow what has been successful tonight to be what they are going to do for the rest of this game. Because again, in the last game, their issues were on defense. The offense itself was quite strong though, and if they can just, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to have the defense, their defense become a non-factor. The Monstars already got off to a great start. It's wide open for Timmy. Oh, he's hit the back post. It was an open net. The Royals, the one thing they didn't want to do was let the Monstars have space on offense. And the Monstars had it. That should have been the lead. A missed opportunity, and you don't get those opportunities often. You don't get those chances on net often. That's one that could come back to bite them here. As Patty leaving it for Shakuki, and he'll drop it in. The Royals take the lead. They steal it away from the Monstars. And in the span of a minute, Royals take the lead, but not without the Monstars having their own form of attack. That should have been the Monstars in the lead. Instead, it comes back to bite them. And the Royals, well, I don't know if they necessarily played it, do have the advantage. In that Monster side, once they get space on offense, they just feel like they're in a mind of their own. And for both these teams, it's an offensive type battle. There's not a lot of defense to go around. Oh dear, that's a huge dunk from Patty on his own teammate. It goes back to net, but the Cookie fortunately had already doubled back. As now they'll go upfield themselves, wide open for Patty. Oh, but Jeffrey jumping up and getting his body in the way. And the Royals denied a second. The Monstars again will challenge Dimmy, Quadar, Addy, just running away right now as he'll be hit into the corner. And it's bounced up high. Jeff. Gonna be sent early in by Cookie. Royals, again, doing anything they can to keep this offense for as long as they can. They do not and will not want to take anything on defense. So far, they're doing a pretty good job. They're holding that midfield well. Shakuki just high of the net. The Monstars won't want to see that play again. They'll break out. Quadar, next to, gets past Alex. Shakuki, whiffed on it completely. Demi won't miss this one. A big chance. Demi missed it earlier, but this time, that one's got the net in its sights. And the three-legged Monstars, once again proving they can bounce back. And for the Royals, I mean, they weren't going to get away with that lead for very long. As Quadar now, Dimmy, almost a setup play for Jeffrey there, but I don't think he was on the same page. I don't think he was ready at all for where that play was heading. The Royals will keep it here. Quadar with a demo. We seen the Monstars more willing to do that. This Royals side going to find its offensive voice. Shakuki. The back corner. What a clear for Patty there. That's completely fooled the Monstars. Dimmy doesn't have it. And Patty, through the panic of Dimmy, will take the lead again. With a massive clear from his own back corner, no one saw coming. Dimmy had to race on back, but it won't be fast enough. And Underdeck's Royals with a surprising way to get that goal, but once again, they're in the lead here. Again, they have not dropped this lead to the Monstars, although the Monstars have been very close to forcing them that way. As Alex will be cleared back by Dimmy of the Royals. Staying upfield even with low boost. Again, it's that defense that has been a huge issue for them. This game has been much less high scoring here, as another chance in front. Quadar's whiffed, but Dimmy will come in to save, and it's been Dimmy oftentimes who's been called in by the Monstars to get these blocks on defense. His consistency on defense has not always been there, but has allowed this team to stay well and truly in this one. And a lot of plays where the Royals, without Dimmy, would be scoring without any questions. As now, that's a big breakaway chance. It's gonna fall in. No bounce whatsoever, Alex. And once again, the Monstars caught lacking in the midfield. Underdeck's Royals just taking these dribbles and catching the Monstars unwilling to let that midfield go. And again, for the Monstars, it is a midfield issue right now, as the Royals do have a 2-goal lead. First time they've had a lead that large this series. Less than a minute to go. They're working to keep it that way. Alex, the pass in front. Everybody going there from the Royals as the Monstars will wait continuously. Jeffrey. Dimmy already arching back, but that touch not going the correct direction here as perpendicular play, and that's going to fall in for Alex. Quadar would have stopped moving there. And I wonder if that was a controller disconnect. There was no movement whatsoever from him. And for the Royals, they've got a bit of fortune. Now have extended their lead to 3. With less than 30 seconds to go, could be no question who's winning this game. Alex Royals, again, well, they've had defensive woes. It's been a lot better this game at keeping their consistency. Offense once again continuing to prove itself. It was 5 goals last game for this game. Offense is doing what the Royals offense is known to do. It's a team that will score, and they'll score a lot, and they're doing it here in game 2. Now taking match point in their first match of the season. Patty and Alex and Shikoki all have been teammates for a while at this point. For them, this is all too familiar of a position for them to be in. Still, it is not an easy place to be. Now, 1 game away from taking down the Monstars. Real sweep as well. What a way to get your season started. Talk about much better than that. I think the Monstars here are going to be taking this full minute in between games to talk things out. The match to watch here tonight. Need to wait on them. Again, we our other match earlier tonight keep as well. We're gonna get in for game number 3 here of this best of 5 series. And we've got quite the match at hand here. Best of 5. The Royals prime position to sweep this match. All they need is 1 more win to do it. I feel like the Monsters, who have again done well to keep up, they've got to find a way to not only keep up, but to excel. Not been an easy thing for them, as the Royals have had a lot of tricks that they've been able to use. That's another one there, the dribble, Shakuki, Quadar jumping in. The Monstars do come in with a new change-up. It's the original 3 players that signed up for this roster. Jeffrey, Quadar, now Crazy Jeffy, who's been subbed in, but Oh, he hasn't had much to look at right now. It's been offense for the Royals. And a big dunk from Patty on Quadar's head. And the three-legged monster is down early again. Early strike for the Royals. And the Monstars, who have been able to respond so often to conceding early on in these games, will have to do it once again. That's not a good way to do it here. Shakuki, Alex, really looking to put the pressure on Jeffrey, but Patty's whiff will give space for the Monstars. Crazy Jeffrey has no boost. Shakuki will win that 50. Alex now prevents Quadar from a chance. Jeffrey will go for it himself. Flipped up high. 2 go. Shakuki calls for it. The Royals will get it gone. Crazy Jeffrey once again. Alex. Let's get that flick as Quadar to stay right on line, but next Royals just playing the patient game here as Alex just to remove 2 players from the pitch. The Royals with so much space to work with, I don't think they were expecting this. Alex, who, using that demo game, we have not seen that from the Royals tonight. It's just not a demo-heavy team from my experience. Alex using it at a great time. That offense underway for the Royals again. 1 goal lead is not enough for them. They want 2 as that shot dings off the bar. And it will go the other way. No, and it hits! Wait a second! Where was the defense? Crazy Jeffrey just walked this one in. And it was Shakuki who was demoed, but there was no one behind him. The rotation was far too slow from the Royals. And the Monstars once again have found a response. Not about if they can respond, they've got to take leads. It's just something that they have actually not been able to do yet this series. They have not been able to take the lead against the Royals at any point tonight. They're going to need at least a goal or 2. They're going to need a goal at this point to do it. They're going to need a few to really, hold this lead against the Royals, as they're going to get themselves off to a good start here with that shot, but put away. And now Patty with a bump on Quadar. He'll force out Crazy Jeffy. Alex waits under this one. Shakuki to the corner. Alex faking it. Jeffrey wasn't fooled. Three-legged Monstars clear this one away. An awkward bounce. The Royals not really in the right position for that. A very lethargic response, but it will not come to bite them here as Alex now looking for the fake will not be able to hide it. He had low boost. He had no other options as now left midfield. Quadar shoots it in, and for the first time this series, the Monstars have the lead. Once again for the Royals, the rotation comes in too slow. And so often you look at that third player to try to slow the play down. Shakuki there needed to hit that ball up the side wall. Instead, he hits it low. It bounces right in the midfield. And the team just doesn't have enough time to get back. Little issues like that are definitely going to come back to hurt teams. Jeffrey again. Hit back by Alex. Now it's Crazy Jeffy. Alex Royals now fighting from behind. Offense has showed a turn skill tonight that's been incredible as Alex! Oh, what a strike! A beautiful cross-map dribble, and he ends it right in the face of Jeffrey. The Royals have responded, and what a shot to do it with. And now with the momentum on their side, the Royals want more. They want more. They want goals. They want that offense to come alive. It was 5 goals in Game 1, 4 in Game 2. Only 2 so far. They're looking for just a few more to shut down the Monstars once and for all. Patty. Shakuki. What a redirect there. It will go off the back wall. Patty nearly got a piece of that waiting in the corner. Three-legged Monstars will clear this one out. Jeffrey in the midfield gets that past that first challenge. Cookie clears back. The Royals have an open chance. Oh, what a touch there. Crazy Jeffrey able to read it. The Royals just waiting patiently. It's Crazy Jeffy giving it for Quadar there. He'll get by 1. It is Shakuki Demoed in the midfield is Crazy Jeffy, is Patty! Shot there, just wide, Shakuki saved by Crazy Jeffy. In comes Alec, but that's not on target. The Monstars will look to break out. It's Jeffrey first. Chase from behind, just trying to get something on net. Royals looking to put on that defensive pressure. 30 seconds remain. The Royals, again, it feels like it's just in reach there. The series could be theirs. They just need one more goal. Shakuki. Get back by Quaidar, the Monstars. Playing for survival in this series in week 1, their first match of the season. It's a bump in! Crazy Jeffy! 6 seconds remain! The Monstars may be on the verge of a game win. And it's the bump on Alex that does it too. Jeffrey, I don't think that was his intention. But it works out nonetheless. With 6 seconds to go, all the Monstars have to do is hold on to this. With a kickoff, goes the Royals. Patty keeps it up. It'll be kept on the sidewall. Alex, not exactly what he wants. Somehow it's still up. Shakuki, low boost. Kept away by Crazy Jeffy. All the Royals are in the exact same spot right now, and they're not going to get out of it. The Monstars have taken a game back. 100X Royals, their defense once again proving to have issues. This time the Monstars really do take full advantage of it. Shut down the offense. They get their goals early. They take a lead. And from there on out, it was their defense that did the talking. Game number 4. First team now. Again, they're one of the lower seeded teams in this tournament. Out here to, I think, surprise a lot of people. Move into game number 4. This night still has a lot more left in it, but the Monstars, can they keep the series going? Ex-Royals fighting relentlessly. Looking for that one game win. Looking for a good start too. That will be just about it. No stopping that shot from Alex, but it starts with Shakuki, who has really been the one to start a lot of these plays for the Royals. Often been the one to finish them too. He'll be complaining with a nice little lob, like not even a lob, just a little pass. Hide. Easy. His teammates to get there. Jeffrey, Shakuki. Alex. Down the back corner. He's got an opening there. Quaidar wasn't ready. And it's Alex's speed that catches him. The Royals now a 2-goal lead early. They'll really put game 3 behind them. Exactly how you do it too. You get goals and you get them early. Forget about what happened. So easy to latch on to those past games. A best of 5 like this, cannot think about past mistakes. Shakuki. They'll be able to keep the offense on their way, but it will be back by Crazy Jeffy. In goes Patty. By Jeffrey. He keeps up the offense. Crazy Jeffy. Quaidar leaving in midfield. It'll be Crazy Jeffy to clear, and the three-legged Monstars now have a 2v1 the other way. Shots on the line. Quaidar crashes through. That is huge. A goal they desperately needed. And a goal that they will get. Monstars going to enact their revenge. Reversal of tides. But can they do it? Over 3 minutes to go in this game. It has felt like a very, very long start for a lot of these players. sure the Royals are gonna agree with that. They got their 2 goals early. They can't believe there's still a lot of time left in this game. Really fighting again. That's a great touch from Shikoki. Just a little under, just a little bit lower, and it would have gone in. So again, just looking at that shooting. Hockey, they just gotta get another goal though. It feels like. Not let this three-legged Monsters get too close in on them as Patty off the back wall. The cookie is there for it. He's a bit slow onto that shot. Crazy Jeffrey's not even going to let him have that chance. Alex now going the wrong direction here. Shikoki sacrificing himself to let Patty clear that one away. Not letting Patty take that shot against him. He had no boost. Would have been a very tough save to make. Royals hold things down. It's from Alex though. Patty keeps that one out. But it's Crazy Jeffy, leaving it for Quaidar. Shikoki reads it perfectly. Royals. He's sticking with that lead, but it doesn't feel like a very solid one. That should do it! Oh, Alex off his own ceiling. Flew in for that save out of nowhere. And the Royals, I don't know how the Royals have stayed alive in this match. Because, my goodness, the chances against them have been incredible from the three-legged Monstars. And still with a lot of time to go, this Royals team is not going to be exactly favored to keep this lead. Keep it, they are still doing. That's in the midfield. Cookie. Get by Crazy Jeffy. Patty will jump up for this though, so bump, leaving open space. Patty won't have enough to take that shot, but there's waiting back in Alex. He's got to get out quickly though. The players coming through as the midfield once again heavily pressed by the Monstars. Playing a heavy midfield, a high midfield all night long. Has done wonders for them in these comebacks because it still shows they're willing to play aggressive, they're willing to take chances even when they're down. Now it's yet another clear here. Demo's raining out. Jeffrey Quaidar! That's just off the post. As the Monstars were closing in, it was a brilliantly devised plan. They've had a couple of these plans tonight where it feels so outlandish that it really could work. Hasn't worked there. Now Quaidar upfield again. Off the back wall. A tough touch for Alex, but he will make it. Crazy Jeffrey throws it infield. Patty. Jeffrey. Cleared away by Shikoki. Now Quaidar. Alex already calling for this touch himself. 20 seconds remain. The Monstars looking for one last push. Jeffrey. Shikoki denies them once again, but Crazy Jeffy. Quaidar. That one off the crossbar. And the Royals don't have a lot left in the tank. Patty. Stopped by Jeffrey. Crazy Jeffy helps him out. Both players commit. Can they get one more? Alex doubles it. No, he won't. It's kept up by Jeffrey, Patty, Shikoki both trying to let this one drop, and they will do just that. And the 100X Royals side, one of the scariest teams to start off this season, will get their win in Game 4. But a scary end to the series for them. Only 4 shots from the Royals compared to 7 of the three-legged Monstars. It felt like a Monstars game where they absolutely deserved to come back. But it won't be. They were not able to score. Royals scraped away with the win. Games to 1. The favorites leave as the better team. Taking Monstars. Again, this is being their debut season. That was incredible. That was a very good performance. I am very impressed with how this played. They could be a really scary team, for the future of this season. But now we're gonna have Shikoki join us for a quick little chat. Welcome in, Shikoki. A 3-1 win for the Royals. You had a much tougher first week match than you maybe thought you were going to have. You take down the three-legged Monstars here. Being one of the higher seeded teams, you expected to have an easy match in week 1. It was anything but. The Monstars kept up with you guys, pace for pace. How are you feeling now that you've been able to get that win?
Well, I think we played fairly well. We were just trying to, play against their demo game. They were heavy on the demos going around, so we were just trying to look for those openings and, just capitalize.
And you mentioned the capitalization of those demos, but you also think a lot about. But I also get to see a lot about in the series where a lot of you guys were just playing defense, like a defensive struggle for the Royals. I mean, you guys have been known for your offense, for your shooting. That's what you guys are known for. Talk, take me through kind of you these last couple, the last two games of the series, where it was, it was, defensive really for you guys. You only had 4 shots in that final game. Having to revert to that defensive style that you guys are not really used to. That couldn't make you guys feel uncomfortable in any way.
To be honest, we kind of played to our strength there. I mean, obviously we have good shooting, like you're saying. I mean, Alex is very talented, scored a lot of good goals for us, but the big thing was just trying to create those odd man situations. So one of the things that we thought about, if they're going to, rotate around and try to demo us, just try to make like a counter play. And I didn't mind sitting back on defense for a majority of that game because that allowed us to really open up and get those pass plays out and kind of let Alex do his thing. So it was solid and it felt very comfortable.
That's like Monstars only the start of the season. You guys are coming in as one of the scariest teams as a team who just proved themselves in the Royalty Series. What about that Royalty Series performance, that top 4 in the Royalty Series? What about that are you kind of carrying into Sun Tournament Series 8 Advent Cup? Because it's a different tournament, once again.
Sure.
But this time, you guys are a higher seed. You know how good you guys are. Unlike the Royalty Series, people didn't really know you guys as well. Now people know who you guys are. What are you taking from that performance from the Royalty Series Premier Division out to the Advent Cup?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we could have gone further in the Royalty Series. Unfortunately, we had an emergency with one of our teammates, and we weren't able to play. So I felt like we could have gone further in the Royalty Series, and it is what it is. But we're looking to kind of turn that around here in the ATS, and see what we can do.
Long season ahead of you guys, but a lot more matches to really prove yourself. You need to improve. Oh, congratulations, win Shakuki. The Hunter
Thank you.
Royals, your first of the season, first guys at least of many. But you win. Before you leave, do you have any last things you want to say? Any messages? Any shoutouts?
No, just looking forward to the next match, and yeah, good luck to all the other teams out there.
Congratulations on your win here tonight, your Shakuki, and to the
Okay.
rest of Hunter X Royals. Good luck in future weeks. I'm almost certain we'll be seeing more of you guys in for the future of the season. But for now, have a great night. See you again
All right,
very
thank
soon.
you very much. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, joining in. Hunter X Royals, their first win of the season, a 3-1 victory over the Three-Legged Monsters. So thank you for the follows there, Bobby and Latex. So much as we'll take a look at our schedule one last time, show you what we saw today. Earlier we saw Mach 10 sweep the Gryffindor QC roster. Saw the Royals take down the Three-Legged Monsters in war. Friday night, to say the very least here. Us. Right? Over. So much for so supportive. We're gonna get a raid out here to another ATS caster, Spartan Dragon. He's lying with Midwest Mafia Vendetta, Team Evo Fatal. That'll be a good series. For now, take care. Great rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow with Cross Progression League action. See you then. Take care. 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Hope to see you guys right here for another Rocket League match.